Oh boy. More interesting stuff will happen here later, of course, as
You know what the Regent reminds me of, the way he's acting?
What?
The old legions.
Well, they interrupted me very effectively. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, yes, I do remember. You can talk with a lot more of those folks later on once you get that quest completed. They're more interested in chatting. So, we're going to go to the tower. Holy, and we didn't get stopped. And we'll talk with him.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Cool. Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She still wants to learn, though. She is aware of this, but her interest has not waned.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
Yes. She is willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
I shall return to Orzammar with this news.
Ah, if only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do? Mom?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden. I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
I should really do a lap and find any chests that I wasn't able to loot.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yeah, I can still, that whole dying thing if you're still interested. Let's see. There we go. Don't really need it, but what the heck. So really that's all I wanted to do. We get that out of the way. Orzammar, Frostback Mountains. Oh, ka-ching. I thought we had dealt with this guy already. Maybe my memory is failing.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Sure. Let's see what you got. Not much. Blue satin shoes. I can't remember if what's his name, Zevram, or oh man, it has been a long time since I played. The other girl likes those shoes, but these gifts, they're all worthwhile. Surprisingly, Sten likes paintings. And what do you have? Nothing. Nothing of note. Tome of Skill and Sundry.
And I'm off.
Fair enough, that was easy. And we can take care of this.
Hello, how can I... Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
Well, that's true. Your father doesn't want you going to the circle. Boy, I wonder if I should say that. No, it's her choice. I already decided in an earlier video that she's an adult. She can decide these things for herself.
Oh, those are the mages who've had their fade connection severed. I've read about that. They must be just like dwarves. Ancestors bless you. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
Little cash would be nice. Nothing.
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
And she is indeed there, and happy about it. We might stop by there at some point and say hi. Let's head to the gold, no, the diamond quarter. If I can remember where it is. Was it down here? Yeah, I think it's through that door there. And apparently, I think I said this, there's some nug, a pet nug you can actually get for, what the heck is her name back in camp? I don't remember. You know the one I mean anyway, the bard. Just like in real life. Slept with her and can't remember what her name is. Anyway, so if you go and talk to her parents, they're pissed, or her dad at least. So I'll avoid him. He owns that store.
Grey Wardens present in Orzammar. Endorsement of Lord Harrowmont of blow against Lord Balin.
Yeah, this is where we want to go. He owns the store where we knocked the wall down.
I heard the news. Jarvia and Hakata are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender.
You wanted me to ask? Actually, I did ask, didn't I? They were vermin. I cleaned them out. I offered them mercy, but they chose to fight.
Would that some of the noble caste had such loyalty. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca?
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, a smokeless fuel that made underground forges safer than they've ever been. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes.
Okay, I guess I gotta find her, right?
My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again. And may the ancestors guide your steps.
I don't spend as much time looking at my quest log in this game as I do in Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2, you're kind of driven by your quest log. It's almost a rail shooter in that regard, but here not so much, but let's see. So this was, I think, part of what I talked about. You can do this sort of a political solution where you go and convince the various lords to vote, and then you have better luck regardless of how this next quest turns out, but I'm not going to worry about it. This one will get solved as we do the next quest, as I believe will that. And, oh, I think I know where I can go and look for that. Let's go and do that.
And I'm off.
I think it's just a matter of going into the assembly room.
Rumors of Grey Warden mass recruitment of casteless circulating the commons. Is Lord Paramount getting rid of the unwanted?
Is this the assembly? Oh, fight. Alright.
The Warden has joined Harriman.
If you insist.
Attack for Balin.
We must have victory.
Time to
Time to play. Oh, you'll have to do so much better.
Is that the best you've got? Right then. All right. Let's go. Katara buzz.
Tisk tisk. Now this should be fun.
Tisk
Going.
tisk? Who says tisk tisk? Okay, and I see Win leveled up quite some time ago, so I'm going to pause and we'll take care of that. Be right back. Alright, and it looks like Win chose Petrify this time around, which solidifies a target, but it doesn't make them immune to damage. I think it makes them a little resistant to it. But they can be shattered with a critical hit. I think for the time being, I'm going to leave that out of her tactics. That's a nice skill to have around to manually activate in a tough battle. So if I find I'm not remembering to activate it, I'll probably come and throw it into her tactics for when Sten is fighting an elite or something like that. But other than that, we're going to leave it for now. And you can see I've forgotten my wolf again. So if I, yeah, here we are. So this is the cache that the journal was talking about. Simple as that. Now the key to the city actually does something, as I recall. I think it's just ends up in here, I think. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's a jewelry item. I can't remember where I stumbled across it last time. Yeah, there we are. +2 to all attributes, 4 spell resistance, 10% to healing received. So realistically, I mean, I'd love to give it to myself. I think it is a ring. Yeah, it's a ring. A very inconvenient ring when you think about it, but I'd like to give it to myself, but I'm thinking that Sten would probably find that more useful. So we're going to do that. I mean, indirectly it helps me out anyway, of course, when Sten is more robust. And he certainly hogs a lot of healing, so giving him 10% free healing is probably a good idea. So now we can head to the deep roads, where I believe we will solve this, and this, and not this. And I notice a few things. We're a little low on potions, and I'm out of poisons. So let's go ahead and do some of that. And then maybe I'll actually take a break at that point. So we've got lots of toxin and we've got lots of death root. I don't think it made a lot of difference. Nature damage and maybe a penalty to movement speed. So this is better, I think. And that's what my tactic is set to use right now anyway. So that takes care of that. Now Wynn, I think we'll have her make a whole bunch more lesser health. So Sten is happy. And maybe a couple more of these. Since we can. And we don't need these anymore.
Vinak Hall.
Let's go.
So I'm just checking that none of us are injured. Because of course not needing that, it's easy to forget to check. But I think for now, I'm going to say I thank you for watching and I thank you for listening. I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read them all. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or give me the thumbs up. And we'll see you next time, where we will be heading to the deep roads, and hopefully I will remember occasionally to summon my wolf. And I actually probably could set that up in my tactics. I wonder if that would get annoying, because it kind of gets in the way. It's a long duration summon. I might try it though, see what happens. Because I can set it up to summon anytime I'm out of battle, go ahead and summon the wolf. We'll see. Anyway, next time. Have a good one, folks. Thanks for watching.